Hey everybody, you're watching HyperTiger XT. My name is Tiger, and in case you're wondering, the XT stands for... Because I'm a PlayStation Plus member, I get games for quote-unquote free each month, and seeing as how I'm apparently some kind of journalist on the internet of YouTube, I thought that I should probably do my journalist on the internet of YouTube duty and review some of them for you so that you can decide whether or not you want to spend a fraction of your existence, which ultimately constitutes a tiny speck of significance in a universe which is, in the end, doomed to being unmade when it faces its inevitable heat death, playing whatever schlock they're peddling. Today I'm looking at BroForce. BroForce is a pixelated side-scrolling shoot-em-up where the player controls one of countless dude-bro Rambo-esque avatars of overblown hypermasculinity on a quest to rescue his fellow bros, or prisoners of war, from the vaguely foreign entities who have captured them. Although it is generally unclear where the stages of the game are set within the world, it is evident by the lush jungle backgrounds and ostensibly religious sites that they serve their purpose of telling the game's target audience that they are somewhere that is not here, and that is thus not free. This is potentially also why every item in the environment of the game is destructible, as the hero pays little mind to the damage caused by his rampage, knowing that his government isn't the one that is going to have to clean it up. Plus, it's just really fun to blow stuff up sometimes, you know? The graphics are heavily stylized, harkening back to the mid-80s era of gaming, although the audio used does betray the modernity of the piece, almost trapping the player in a flux between the two time periods, using the same principle that says, we're remaking Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, except they're totally aliens now, to fuel the player's destructive anger. Another extreme 80s throwback are the characters themselves, a parade of bodies that stand boldly and proclaim, "I spend so much time in the gym that my head is now officially too small for my body," with names like Rambro and B.A. Brorakus. The graphics and characters in this game match the gameplay perfectly, and I could almost feel my body producing adequate levels of testosterone for once while playing it. Ultimately though, it's the gameplay that speaks depth about the hidden artistic value that this game holds. We, the audience, are guiding a group of people considered relics of a bygone era, unwilling to go out quietly, in one last all-guns-blazing act of defiance against the oppressive regime that they consider America to have become, highlighted by the fact that, from their perspective, they can't even tell that they're in America anymore. As they work their way through the multicultural landscape, they must free their fellow bros from cages, metaphors for feeling trapped by emotion, until they finally find the leader of the enemy forces, a literal Satan figure in a corporate suit, making it evident that they have truly been in America all along. And yet, as the bro, we must be careful, because even though we may think that we are invincible, even a single point of damage by an enemy unit is lethal, in the ultimate allegory for the frequent fragility of masculinity. Final verdict, should you get this game? Well, it's mindless aggressive violence that reinforces the notion that anybody vaguely non-American is probably evil, and also you do have to kill dogs at various points throughout. But given that media is meant to be consumed from a critical perspective, and this is obviously actually satirical anyway, and I mean ultimately nothing matters, yeah, it's a fun way to spend a few hours if you're trying to wind down from work. Plus, it was free if you've got a PS Plus membership. It really is a shame about those dogs though.